You call?
Yes, Akshay, it's good. Please go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. And my name is Akshay Shambhag. And so far, it's not been an easy journey with learning this app or teaching logic gates using augmented reality on Unity. With that, I will start with my this slides. Yeah. And to use these apps, I have used various design tools such as Canva, then Google Slides, Logo, and Adobe. So Google Slides is for designing the circuit, then Logo for designing the logo of the app, and yeah, Canva for understanding the theories, for the flowcharts and theories, learning theories of the app, and Adobe for Spark, or which is now called Adobe Express for designing the logo. So yeah, these were the four tools I used in my app. And yeah, these are all the elements in the app. Like for example, you have scripts, scenes, cameras, directional light, canvas, event system, image targets, hyperlinks, quads, overlays, GUI controls, renderers, and yeah, app logo titles and splash screens. So these are all the elements that were present in my app. So I will go through them one by one briefly. Yeah, so this is a C# script. So on the left there is a logo, that is the logo of a script, and on the right is the inside of a C# script that I have written. Then this is the scene. So in my app there are 169 scenes, and this is a sample of one scene in the app. And yeah, then you also have cameras and directional light. So yeah, you have main camera, AR camera, and yeah, and directional light to focus on the direction of the light that will project on the camera. And then the canvas and event system. The canvas is basically the placeholder of all the GUI elements, and event system is to manage the events when they are clicked or worked, when any action is done upon those GUI controls. So yeah, the canvas is also automatically set to the size that it will fit on my phone in landscape mode, not portrait. And yeah, you also have materials. So these materials are also used for the deciding the material of the overlays and any quads. So this red thingy is the color-based material, and not is a picture-based material for overlaying truth tables. So I will explain you about the quads and this later in a brief. So yeah. But you can set the picture here in this albedo slot, and you can also set the color of the material here on the right. Yeah, so that's the image target. As you can see, this is the image target of an AND gate, excluding the renderers and the text. Yeah, and then the quad is basically this quad. Yeah, overlaid quad, the rectangle, as you can see. So this is an AND gate, and yeah, the renderers are also there. Yeah, and yeah, this is the overlaid quad that you can see over the image target. Then you have various GUI controls like buttons, text boxes, text inputs, the sliders, and drop-down list, which is also sometimes referred to as a combo box. And yeah, so these are the GUI controls that I have used in my app. Then you have various renderers. So these renderers are for lighting up the circuit with various effects. So there are 4 kinds of renderers. So line renderers is also, and all of them are overlaid. So you have first the line renderer, which is basically roughly a straight line with a given thickness and other things. And You also have a sprite renderer. A sprite renderer is for regular shapes like circles, squares, or any regular shape. And you have sprite shape renderer open. So open means not a closed figure. Like for example, a spline. So have any one of you heard of splines? Pretty sure? Okay. So basically these are curves, if not, so these are curves which are approximated as polynomial functions, and you have a sprite shape renderer which is a closed renderer which is a closed shape and irregular shapes. So sprite shape renderer in general is for irregular figures, whether open or closed. So yeah, it's meant for that, exclusively for that. So yeah, now coming to the screens one by one of my Logic Gates app. So this is the entry screen of the app. The exit button is also coded, which will directly exit the app. Either people can learn basic stuff or advanced stuff, and they can also learn know about us. That I will tell you in the later slide how this will work. The about us. Yeah. So this is the Logic Gate circuit again using line renderers. So line renderers, as you can see, so this is the red and also text overlays as well. And yeah, accordingly, when you switch the buttons, the color keeps changing. And yeah, when you press these buttons, and yeah, you can also view the truth table, and I will show you the next slide. So red is 0 and green is 1, assuming. And yeah, this is the truth table for the Logic Gate. When you click on view, the button also is dynamic, so is the text on the top, whether you can view or hide the truth table. Yeah. Apart from the teaching content, we also give assessments or questions for the learners to understand. Like for example, this combo box. So like this is a question to be answered, and then you have an option to choose, and then you submit. And then let's say your answer was correct. So this is the how it will appear when it's correct. But however, if it is wrong, incorrect, yeah, it will give you the incorrect response. But in either case, the overlay that it comes when you answer the question, the response that you have given is always present. And once you have answered it and submitted, it will disappear and give the feedback. Alright? Yeah. Now, let's say whatever answer you got is whether correct or incorrect. So if you want to first visualize the correct answer. So this is also represented by renderers and overlay text. So yeah, this is a correct answer visualized. And yeah, and then after that, in some cases where necessary, we also do a general visualization. This was the suggestion as given by Sanamurthy ma'am. And yeah, so this is the general visualization where you can be flexible with the outputs or inputs and then generalize for all possible combinations in the circuit. So yeah, so this is basically given an output, you have to find all possible inputs for a given output, and then this slider is used to change the number of possibilities. And then you can and then apart from this, I also learned how you can open files from the web. So after all the 6 modules, my app has 6 modules, and the last module being revision. So after the revision module is complete, revision and everything is complete, I have given a separate assignment where people have to solve using pen and paper. And yeah, so this quiz file, people have to, when it's clicked, it opens up a drive, Google Drive, and then people can download and solve at their own pace. And then more importantly, coming to the most important part of this is the app logo and title. So we create logos and titles using design tools like ChatGPT, etc. And yeah, then you have separate surveys for titles and apps, like you all have seen. And then you shortlist a few of them, and then you edit as per the suggestions that you gave. And then you do a final survey, and then you reveal the logo and title, and then you add in Unity. And yeah, this was the logo you get, Logic Quest, and the splash screen in which the logo appears, and to show that it is actually made in Unity. So yeah, so why I chose this logo is I should not say it's only because of your votes. Yeah. So, but more importantly, as Sana ma'am pointed out in the feedback, she said, please keep the logo very simple and not very complicated. And of course, the logo should be also very simple. The title also should be very simple, as some of you may have given in the feedback. And yeah, so hence I chose this title, and the colors also were chosen based on how me and Farah had collaborated together, and we had chosen a logo based on the colors based on that to make it give it an inclusive look. Yeah, and yeah, and the app of course doesn't look good without the image background, as you can see here, the image background. So this image background, we look for it in the net, and of course we do croppings and edits and free images we get. Yeah. Now coming to the most important part you might be thinking. So when we click that button about us in the previous slide, so this pop-up window appears, and then this is the pop-up window, and then it gives us a brief information about the person who developed it, about who's developed it, and where it is being developed. And then there is a separate button that goes to our website, IIT Bombay, About Us page. And then you have also made a close button where it closes automatically when you click it. So yeah, so this is the pop-up window which appears. And yeah, to sum up my project, we have various aspects of the project. So technical aspects, of course, most of them is VR apps and coding and everything else, which includes coding and everything. Now coming to the educational aspects, we have learning activities using AR, quizzes, then you also have course and curriculum design, like I do it separately. So Sunny had given me a template and I had to design curricula based on that, along with the quiz. And learning theories also, like Bloom's taxonomy, multimedia theory of learning. And yeah, in that multimedia learning theory, you have signaling principle. And in my project, you have visual cues, textual cues, and spatial cues. Yeah, because of the colors, text, and all the spacing that you can see in 3D. To know where is what, where is where, and yeah, of course, 3 versions of Bloom's taxonomy: original, revised, and digital. Yeah. Now, also summing up my project in phases. So the first phase, yeah, Vivek, who's unfortunately not here, Vivek was there with me for the first phase. So in February and March, we installed the app, learned the basics of the app and the working of AR. And second, we apply this logic of the working of AR to logic gates. And then we start building the app for teaching fundamental logic gates and or just and or not, and with exercises as well. So phase 2 is the monsoon phase, I should call it. And I will also add in that, to get started in that phase, we have the faculty suggestions like Sana ma'am, Ram sir, and everyone else suggested, Makan sir and all. So you add faculty suggestions to the AR, like visualization, general visualization, and yeah, advanced logic gates, and yeah, universal logic gates. And then July you start working on it, and then suddenly Sana ma'am tells, please add Boolean algebra, laws of Boolean algebra, Boolean expressions. So yeah, that is also added with the exercises. And then August to September, I worked out on all the learning theories, such as Bloom's taxonomy, MTL, and yeah, signaling principle. And September, October, we look at link the educational aspects to the apps, and we add the revision questions as well. And then, yeah, we make the catalog. In October, we start making the catalog, which contains all the content and instructions for using the image targets, and it telling you when to bring it in the picture, in the frame, basically, camera frame. Now coming to the last phase, also called winter phase. So yeah, November, December, we start building the logo of the app and surveying it also, the title, of course the title. And then December, we add the finishing touches like splash screen, logo, title, screen background, pop-ups, catalogs, and yeah, this is the finishing touches, and then of course final corrections if any before releasing the app. Yeah, so that's it. Before I conclude, let me thank Sahana ma'am, Sridhar sir, Ram sir, Umakant sir, Vivek, Sunny, and Farangis. This project wouldn't have been possible without any one of your support. And of course, thank you to my family as well and friends, whoever has supported me even during the tough times of the internship. So yeah, any questions? Please feel free to ask.